And today, I'd like to welcome everyone to the College and Career Pathways Kickoff at Lawrence High School. Before we do that though, I would like to give a warm welcome to our friends from down the street, our second and third grade students who are sitting here today and will witness firsthand the amazing work that's happening at Lawrence High School. Additionally, I'd like to welcome our 10th grade students because they will be going through this process next year. This will be an opportunity for them to hear about it and get ready for it. I also want to welcome Chris Gabrielli, Board Chair at the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education, Jim Pizer, Massachusetts Secretary of Education, Carlos Santiago, Commissioner of the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education, Jeff Wolfson, Acting Commissioner of Elementary and Secondary Education, and lastly, I would like to welcome all of our friends, parents, and supporters. This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for your support. Thank you. And now, I'd like to introduce Derek Mitchell, Executive Director at the Lawrence Partnership, and Pavel Payano, School Committee.
Wow, what a crowd. Congratulations to the visionary leadership happening right now at Lawrence Public Schools. Congrats to the leadership at the state level for jumping on this initiative, the leadership at the Smith Family Foundation, and the partners at Merrimack College and Northern Essex Community College. But mostly congratulations to all the students in the room. You guys are gonna benefit from this incredible investment that these partnerships are brokering for your future. My name is Derek Mitchell. I work with a group called the Lawrence Partnership. We're a public-private partnership promoting economic development in and around Lawrence. And we're thrilled about this initiative because we recognize that this will not only create college pathways, but also career pathways. Before coming to this meeting, I was meeting with a regional employer and he said something I've heard oftentimes. The one major restriction to our growth is our access to talented workforce. What we're developing here is that access. And you guys, you students, are going to be that pipeline, that talented workforce that's going to earn those great careers. You guys are well positioned and this programming is going to support that. The partnership is thrilled by the outcomes this is going to generate for students as well as employers. And we're supporting it through the creation of a new initiative, the Lawrence Path Builders, being co-chaired by Superintendent Riley and Mark Cochran, the CEO of Jeanne d'Arc Credit Union. We're going to support by engaging the employer community, opening up our doors to internships, job shadows, that students can get the work experience and the work exposure that will allow them to succeed. We couldn't be more happy about this, and we think that this is the best opportunity that could be opened up for these students, and a great initiative happening right here in Lawrence.
Thank you, Derek. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I gotta say, it's an amazing way to start your morning, seeing all these beautiful faces in the room. I remember graduating from the Robert Frost School and graduating from Lawrence High School. And I gotta say, as a public servant, sometimes it's difficult to do our job, but seeing you kids and seeing the future of Lawrence, it makes it all worthwhile. 6 years ago, I think this idea would have been a pipe dream. It was an impossibility. And today I'm amazed not just to stand in front of you seeing that this is actually going to happen, but also seeing that the impact that it's going to create on you, the future of Lawrence. You know, we're coming from a community where around 10% of our community has a bachelor's or a degree in higher education. So this is it's going to create a great impact in Lawrence, and it's also going to revolutionize, I think, our community. And I'm just really sort of amazed and want to see what happens next. I want to thank all of the leaders that made this happen, your teachers, our administrators, Superintendent Riley, and of course our public servants that are in the room. I think we need to fund more programs like this, and thank you. And kids, keep reaching for your dreams, and I want you to make me a promise that as you reach for success, you remember to give back to your community, Lawrence. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Lawrence Public Schools All-Star Steppers Program, performing Black Lights, led by Sherman Owen.
Welcome everyone to the beautiful Lawrence High School campus. Thank you all for joining us today. At Lawrence High School, we want to revision the way we do education, and we believe that through the efforts that we're making, we have done a great job so far in getting students to the finish line, right? We have increased our graduation rate, cut the dropout rate in half, but we know that's not enough. So through the work that's happening at Lawrence High School with our redesign plan, we have more students in internships getting real-world experience. We have more students in work study. We have more students in our Early Pathways program that connects coursework to real-world learning. And we have a burgeoning early college program that we're really excited about and we'll learn a little bit more about in a few minutes. Again, I want to thank you all thank you all for coming to Lawrence High School. I want to welcome our younger students here today, and I want our 10th grade students to really understand the importance of what's happening today so they too can strive to be part of this amazing program. I'd like to introduce someone who's been able to make the early college experience and the pathway programs here at Lawrence High School a reality, Ms. Loris Toribio.
And I'm the early college coordinator for Lawrence Public Schools. I have spent the last few months working with a group of very, very talented athletes, artists, student leaders who all share the same goal of going to college and graduating from college. These students have entrusted us here at Lawrence High School to provide a quality education that includes taking college classes that count as high school credit and college credit at the same time. While we were creating this program, we had 3 priorities. Sorry guys, I'm really short. We had 3 priorities, and those were to make sure that our students were able to participate in these early college on the college campus. This allowed our students to have access to the amazing resources that places like Merrimack College and Northern Essex College had to offer to our students. These students are taking classes that allow them to earn up to 29 college credits, meaning that they would complete at least their first year of college through this program. Our second priority was the ability for these students to be able to transfer these courses. We designed it so that our students are able to transfer any of the classes that they take through this program to any public institution in all of Massachusetts. And lastly, we really wanted to prioritize students being able to take advantage of all the extracurricular activities that we offer here at the high school. Our students are back here by 2:45 so that they can continue being those student athletes, those artists, those student leaders here on campus and take advantage of all of the amazing things that we have here at Lawrence High School. 10th graders, we are now starting our recruitment process for the future class of 2020 in the early college program. Your teachers have flyers that they're going to be passing out in about a second so that you guys can learn more about the program. You can come find me, room E408 here at the high school if you want to learn more. We're super excited to have you guys join the program. And lastly, I just want to thank the Smith Family Foundation for their generous contribution for making this program happen. I want to thank Jeff for his amazing leadership and his vision in bringing this to our district. And I want to thank our students for putting their best foot forward and trying hard every single day that they're here at the high school. Thank you.
All right, let's give it up for our Lawrence Public Schools Theater and Dance Ensemble, performing Aida, led by Laurie Dunlin.
Warren Street, bagatelle, a work of art. All our tales of human feelings, all our tales of love at heart. This is a story of a love that flourished in a time of hate, of lovers no tyranny could separate, love set into motion on the Nile shore, destiny ignited by an act of war. Egypt saw the mighty river as its very heart and soul, source of life for all her people that only Egypt could control. Destruction of a southern neighbor justified. Nubia exploited, left with little more than pride. Oh,
to glory. Egypt's mastery expands from the Nile's northern delta to the dry, dry southern sands. The more we find, the more we see, the more we come to learn. The more that we explore, the more we shall return. Just rivers of
All the golden, the radiant, the fertile, the gentle and the blessed. The pain of Nubia is only of the moment. The desolate, the suffering, the plundered, the oppressed. The gods love Nubia, its glorious creations, its songs roll sweetly across the harvest plain. The tears of Nubia, a passing aberration, they wash into the river and are never cried again.
Oh, good son. You're home. Take these slaves to the copper mine.
Stop! Not that one. I need a gift for the princess.
Thank you,
What is your name?
Aida.
Aida.
While you've been away cavorting, matters here have moved apace. Now I need you home supporting all the plans I've put in place. First of all, this means you're working. You'll recall your future bride. For the way that Pharaoh's heading, time's no longer on our side. According to the park god Horus, our most regal invalid, it's not that much longer for us. Build another pyramid.
This is the moment when the gods expect me to beg for help, but I won't even try. I want nothing in the world but myself to protect me, and I won't lie down, roll over and die. And all I have to do is pretend I never loved him. And all I have to do is put my longing to one side. Tell myself that love's a never-changing situation. Passion would have cooled and all the magic would have died. It's easy, it's easy. And all I have to do is pretend I never knew him on those very rare occasions when he steals into my heart. Better to have lost him when the ties were barely binding. Better the contempt of the familiar cannot start. It's easy, it's easy. Until I think about him as he was when I last touched him, and how he would have been were I to be with him today. Those very rare occasions, don't let up, they keep on coming. All I have ever wanted, and I'm throwing it away. It's easy as a life. But then I see the faces of a worn, defeated people, a father and a nation who let a coward run. Is this how the gods reward the faithful through the ages, forcing us to prove that the hardest things we've done are easy? So we say, until I think about him as he was when I last heard him, and how it would have been were I to be with him today. Those very rare occasions, don't let up, they keep on coming. All I have ever wanted, I'm throwing it away. It's easy as a life. It's easy as a life. It's easy as life.
And now I'd like to introduce you to Lawrence Mayor Dan Rivera and Governor of Massachusetts Charlie Baker.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What time is it? Good morning. They chose the order of speaking by height. I just want to thank you all for being here today. How about another round of applause for the great actors and steppers, the Lawrence Public School kids. How many of you kids out there have parents that came from a different country? Me too. My mom came from the Dominican Republic. How many of you guys, they speak Spanish or another language in your house? Me too. Now, unlike you guys, sometimes I like to eat, so I'm a little chubby. But I say those things to you because I went to the Leonard School, and I went to the Kane School, which is now the South Lawrence East School, and I graduated from Lawrence High School. And you know what else I did? I went to college. So you can go to college too. Now, people say, oh, well, you're the mayor. Of course you can go to college, you're the mayor. I wasn't born the mayor, trust me. I had to work really hard, and there was only one parent in my house. It was just my mom and my two sisters and me in the projects. So you can do it regardless of where you live or where you go at night. You can go to college. And we should all be thankful for all these people that came here today. Governor Baker and his education staff. I don't remember as a kid that the governor came to Lawrence ever as a kid when I was in public schools. And Governor Baker has been here more times than I can count. So a round of applause for Governor Baker and his education staff. The presidents of Northern Essex Community College and Merrimack College who are here with us today, they care about Lawrence kids going to college. Let's give them a round of applause for us. I know Pavel Payano was up here, but I also see Pat Mariano in there. The public schools have a school committee. We also have a round of applause for our public schools school committee here with us. Now, I'm gonna end on this. I was gonna run down and give Mr. Smith a big bear hug, but I don't want to scare him. I'm not sure he's written the check yet. So I just want to say thank you to the Smith Foundation, the Smith family, from a Lawrence kid, from the projects. I know how hard it is to get to college, and you made it easier for us by 2 million times. So thank you very much. Round of applause for Smith. Now, I don't just get to talk, they always give me work to do, so I'm supposed to give a gift to our governor. You think it's a chimi? I mean a chimi? A malta? Una malta? It's all in there. Governor, from us here in Lawrence and the Lawrence Public School System, we'd like to give you these 2 tokens of our appreciation to memorize today and all the work that you guys done to make sure our kids go to college. Thank you, Governor.
I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna open this up now.
I'll help you out.
Somebody move the microphone. Mr. Mayor, how do you think these sweatshirts would look on these kids here? Pretty darn good, don't you think?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, the one thing we gotta do though is we gotta cut the sleeves off.
Bill Belichick style.
Right. So I gotta tell you, I've been governor for almost 3 years. I've been to a lot of places over that 3-year period, all over the Commonwealth. Lawrence, you got talent.
Woo!
Big time. Big time. That was absolutely amazing, and I can't think of a better way to spend a Tuesday morning than listening to that and watching those kids perform. That was a beautiful thing. But I want you all to take very seriously what the mayor talked about. What the mayor talked about is an opportunity for us, state government, to work with the folks here in Lawrence and Lawrence Public Schools to give every kid in high school here an opportunity to do something great. To chase whatever level of education it is you want to chase. To be able to start doing that while you're still sleeping in your own bed at home and attending the school that you know best, which is this one. And to give you a chance to get a leg up on higher education. And you can chase whatever you want to chase with respect to that. And we're there to set the program up and to work with folks here to make it work. But the best part about this is it gives all of you a chance to be whatever you want to be. You want to be a singer? You want to be a drummer? You want to be an actor? You want to be a mayor? Let me tell you something, folks. I am walking, talking proof that anybody can grow up and be governor. Right here, right here. No one would have believed it, but it happened anyway. You all can be whatever you want to be. And we're going to try and give you the tools to get there. And with that, why don't we launch the Lawrence High School Early College Program.
Let's give the early college students another round of applause for sitting here patiently so long. And now we're going to hear from our early college partners. From Merrimack College, President Christopher Hopi, and from Northern Essex, President Lane Glenn.
Thank you, Governor Baker, Mayor Rivera, Superintendent Riley, and all the faculty, staff, and the students of Lawrence Public Schools. Merrimack College is honored to be a partner with you and to help bring hope and a brighter future to the young men and women of Lawrence. The 64 juniors from Abbott Lawrence Academy who take courses this fall at Merrimack are helping themselves, helping their families, and helping their community, and especially they're helping Merrimack. Students who take college courses while still in high school are more successful when they transition to college full-time. They graduate on time at a higher rate because of the head start, and thus they can begin their careers early and make a difference in the world that much faster. This saves on college costs for themselves and their families and allows them to contribute much to their communities. Merrimack has benefited greatly from these wonderful young men and women joining us, not merely by their presence on campus, which has brought new energy and vigor to our faculty and our students, but also because it fulfills the college's historic mission and purpose. The Friars of the Order of St. Augustine have deep roots in the city of Lawrence, serving Lawrence's communities through a half-dozen parish churches, schools, and missions. The Augustinians founded Merrimack in 1947 for the local men and women returning from World War II, most of them from the city of Lawrence. And Merrimack has stayed close to the city of Lawrence, with programs like Hands to Help, the Financial Capability Center, and this program that was started this fall. At Merrimack, we try to educate students for their lives of success and for their careers, but also for the lives of success as caring, ethical citizens of the world. The Lawrence Partnership is not merely another way that Merrimack hews its mission and its historic roots in Lawrence. It is a way for us to demonstrate to our full-time students and our alumni that community means more than just our campus. I am proud to say the students of Abbott Lawrence Academy are doing very well at Merrimack today. And the college is very grateful that the city of Lawrence shares its best and brightest young people with us. I would be remiss if I did not particularly call out your superintendent, Jeff Riley. It is his drive, his vision that has made this all happen. It has been a joy to work with Jeff and his team to launch this program. I look forward to a long and successful partnership with the Lawrence Public Schools. Thank you, and God bless you all. Congratulations. Thanks.
Wow. I mean, wow. So I know a bunch of you guys. I welcomed you to campus a few weeks ago. It was fantastic to meet you then. I saw a busload of you leaving El Jefe yesterday, taking off from your classes, and then I saw a few of you later today at the Y over there at the gym. And my career as an educator, but this picture on the stage right now, just way up there at the top. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for doing this, for being pioneers this year. I almost forgot I had a job to do. The Academy Award goes to, you can't help but notice this is a bit like the Academy Awards, right? The Academy Award goes to Governor Baker and Mayor Rivera for two reasons. You heard Governor Baker say, Lawrence has got talent. Does Lawrence have talent? Wow. Lawrence has tremendous talent. And Mayor Rivera, who shared with you a bit about his story. He is a Lawrence kid, and he didn't share the whole story even. Yes, he came through all those schools, and he became the mayor. And along the way, he was a UMass student on the Board of Higher Ed. He was a trustee at Northern Essex Community College. He is one of the greatest advocates for education that this city has ever seen. How about a hand for Governor Baker and Mayor Rivera, please? Northern Essex Community College has been in this city for more than 40 years. Much like this high school, just a few years ago, we passed 3,000 students in Lawrence. We continue to grow, and so do you, and we're very pleased to be a part of that effort together. Thanks to this stage full of kids, Lawrence High School now also has, by far, the largest number of early college students participating in Northern Essex Community College. And we're very proud of that, too, for all the reasons you've heard here. It makes a difference. It makes a difference for you as students. It makes a difference for this community. It makes a difference for this entire region and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts as well. Leadership matters. So besides Governor Baker and Mayor Rivera, definitely thank you to the Smith Family Foundation for stepping up the way that you have. Thank you to Superintendent Riley and all of the staff here at Lawrence High School. Thank you to Derek Mitchell and the Lawrence Partnership, and of course to President Hopley and Mary Mack College. But most of all, thank you, students. We're all here for you. That's me and that's everybody at Northern Essex Community College. Absolutely anything we can do to make you be successful, we're going to do. Thank you very much.
All right, for this next performance, we encourage all of you to sing along if you know the words to the song. Especially you guys, second and third graders. We've given you the lyrics, so be ready. And now let's welcome, from the Lawrence Music Program, performing How Far I'll Go, led by Irene Echeverria.
I've been standing at the edge of the water as long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Come on, sing with me. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go. What is wrong with me? See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. See the end of the sky meets the sea, it calls me, but now I know there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, but maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make it strong. I'll be satisfied if I get along. This voice inside sing a different song. What is wrong with me? See the line with the sky meets the sea, it calls me, but no one knows how far it goes. See the end of the sky to the sea, it calls me, and no one knows. 'Cause the tension selling house to your house. See the line with the sky meets the sea, it calls me, so no one knows how that it goes. See the end of the sky meets the sea, it calls me, so no one knows where it goes.
prepare for college by providing a hands-on experience. I was drawn to the program at first for the opportunity to learn in a college setting and to have freedom to learn at my own leisure. Once you become responsible for your own learning, then you actually learn methods on how to retain new information. For example, it became second nature to me to write down everything I hear in bullet points. I also set reminders for most of my assignments, and these are skills that I didn't practice as much in my high school classes because, to be honest, my first year at LHS was not great. I wasn't the most driven student. I often wasn't in school, and when I was, I took my education as a joke. Passing classes and doing homework, that was not honestly a priority at the time. Soon I started to realize if I kept this up, I wouldn't finish high school, never mind get to college. My sophomore year though, I did a little bit better. I started building a better reputation for myself as a student. And that year, I improved my grades and my attitude towards school. Soon my junior year came and it was fantastic. It was the best year I've spent at Lawrence High, and I started my junior year in a college readiness program called Lungo. And from there, everything started to fall into place. Thanks to my great program director, who's standing right over there, Miss Robles, I got organized, and before I knew it, I was being nominated for top student awards, and opportunities started to fall into my lap. One of these many great opportunities was the early college program. At first, I didn't think I was going to be the best candidate. Do you see all these students here? Like, all of these students had great and perfect grades. They were in good academic standing throughout their whole high school career. I thought that they had the advantage because they seemed to be more prepared than I ever could be. However, I was wrong because even if I lacked experience, I wasn't lacking willpower or determination at all. I worked just as hard, if not harder, than all my peers, and I earned my A in my first college course, my junior year. College work is harder. There's more of it. It has to be completed in shorter time periods, and most importantly, it has to be done outside of the classroom. Because of that, students learn how to manage their time. In college, it's not acceptable to hand in late work. The college professors will not tell you what to do like they do in high school. Because at the college level, you're expected to do what you need to do before it's due. The whole experience has taught me a lot about myself. I never thought I was going to be the type of student to apply to a four-year college. And now I'm happy to say that after I graduate, I plan to go to one of my top 3 schools, UMass Boston, UMass Lowell, or Westwood State University. If I could pass on any advice to the students, the small students, the 10th grade students, and the juniors right behind me, then it would be to really push yourself. Like, that's why I'm here. I'm standing here, but I'm not alone. I'm with all of these students. All of these students and all of the students in each and every one of those chairs has tried, and that's why we're here. I would like to share a quote by Aristotle that resonates with me. I would like everybody in this room to pay attention. This is maybe the most important thing I'm ever going to say. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. So please, 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 make your habits excellent. Lastly, I would like to thank the Smith Family Foundation for their generous support for this program. And he's already up here, but I'd like to call Mr. James Barrelson to the stage.
Oh, thank you. So my grandfather and I are really excited to be here on behalf of... Oh, great. Oh. Much better. Thank you. So my grandfather and I are really excited to be here on behalf of not just ourselves, but all of the trustees of the Smith Family Foundation and other members of the Smith family. We're a foundation that cares very deeply about public education in Boston and in the greater Boston area. So this College and Careers Pathway program is something that we've been talking about and highly excited about for a very long time. So the fact that that's become a reality is huge for us. So we've been excited to come here for a long time now. To the students, we know high school's hard, we know college is hard, but we have faith in you guys, and we know you're going to crush both and do a great job at the same time. And in all seriousness, no, this is really exciting, and hope you enjoy all of it, from what you learn with in the classes, with the teachers, with the job experiences, and it's a really important step in life, and take full advantage of it. And to everybody here today, this is, as we said, a program that we care deeply about, and we know it's going to be highly successful. And we're hoping that it grows in Lawrence and it moves in many other parts throughout the state. So thank you for having us here today. Thank you very much. We're really excited.